You don't need a 50,000 Rand studio to shoot sneakers like a brand and years proof. In today's setup, I'll be shooting with my Sony A7 as well as some sneakers, and I'll show you a simple setup that I've created using my RGB 500 Godox as well as my 8600. These are my normal soft boxes I use for shoots, but it's too big. It throws too much light. And these are the sneakers my client has sent me to shoot. I'll show you some of my other lighting as well. Here's my other 8600 and my stands. Some paper backdrops that I currently use. But today is simple, very straightforward. We're just shooting to get these products out as quickly as possible. So let's jump right in. Some sliders I've shot as well. LED versus strobe product photography. So I've tested both of these, and actually what I find out is that shooting with an LED light shows you real time where the highlights are, the shadows, and we want those big shadows below the shoes to show that the shoes are not floating. The most cumbersome part about shooting products is the fact that you constantly have to change them up, showcase the soles, the fabric, the name of the shoe as such. Sorry, I just thought that was like a white dot on there, but obviously that is a mark. And we are shooting portrait shots, so this is for Instagram stories and for Facebook as well as their website. Obviously I'm focusing on the top shoe here. As you can see, my settings are 1/100. I'm allowing a lot of light in as possible, and my ISO is 640 to 800, around about there. Most people overcomplicate product photography, and I've just found this way to shoot it quicker and more simpler, to get more poses or to get more of a different composition each time I'm shooting, just to have my client have more products to post on their socials as well. One of the important factors that I've picked up is to showcase the soles of the shoes, because a lot of people want a quality shoe, and Diesel is a very quality product. Even with a basic setup, good lighting makes your work look premium, and as we can see exactly where the light is falling. Not much editing is done. I didn't want to turn up the light too much, so I'm obviously adjusting everything in camera. I'm not shooting with off-camera flash per se, as I don't want the images to look too blown out. This does take a bit of time, readjusting the shoes, getting different angles. Shooting from the top down, you'll see right away. Just give a different dynamic and a different approach, a fresh feeling to the shoes as well. Creating depth. This makes you sound like a pro, believe you me. Flat lighting kills a lot of product photography, and the idea is to shape your light, that it actually reaches the product and it actually illuminates some of the highlights as well as the actual subject, creating some nice fall of shadows. I always try to create depth using shadows and separation. A little shadow adds realism, and this makes the product feel premium. Once again, make sure that your product is clean before shooting. I'm actually quite fortunate to be shooting brand new sneakers, and I'm trying to showcase this as a standalone product for my client when they post it to their website and to their socials. Laces, shapes and positioning, these small things matter. And just remember one thing, take your time in setting up, as this saves you time in editing. This is exactly how I shoot work at Courtney Whitaker Photography for my clients. Simple, basic setup, clean, to get things going in and out quickly. One of the biggest mistakes people make is they're always focusing on the camera instead of the light. And as you can see, the 8600's modeling lamp alone is quite bright enough, illuminating our objects in this specific shoot. I've decided to go with a black backdrop material base so it doesn't crease and wrinkle as much. Also the texture is quite nice underneath the shoes as such. Over here I'm just pairing the shoes because it is basically a multi-purpose shoe, almost like all-terrain, which I like quite a lot. This entire shoot is built around controlling the light as well as the light direction as well as the shadows. Even with a basic setup, good lighting makes your work look and feel premium. I've used the LED light, the Godox 500, or straight above me on a stand or on a boom stand as such. Great value for beginners and easy for product positioning. The backdrops needn't be expensive. It can be cloth or paper. The color choice is also very important, as this is everything. I'm using simple black as it creates more contrast with the shoes, and the goal is to make the product pop and not distract from it as such. Mood for dark versus bright is important, and obviously my client likes to showcase a more premium product, so slightly more moody and dark variation on tones. We're always shooting and pushing side profiles and also a lot of top-down shots as well as detail shots, logos, textures, as well as the sole. Flat lighting kills the product in photography. If you found this quite insightful, from the LEDs up to the flash or the strobe, let me know your thoughts. Which setup do you like more? The light backdrop in the beginning, which was a paper backdrop, or the dark backdrop at the end? And would you actually try the setup yourself? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I've used a styrofoam board to bounce the light that's thrown off from my strip box. My AD600 light is paired to a Godox strip box, and on the opposite end I have a polystyrene board bouncing that light back onto the shoes. So let me know which setup you like more, light or the dark. I actually enjoy these product shoots that pushes your creativity and you have to actually think on the spot. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Cheers.